Once we've written our book and we're happy with the final manuscript after editing, then we start to think about having it published. And there are two ways to go. We can either go the conventional way, which is to have a publishing house accept your manuscript and create a book from it, or you can self-publish. There are advantages to both, and there are frustrations associated with both ways. In this section, I also include a video explaining how to upload your book to Amazon on the Kindle platform.
Once you're done with the editing process and you've finished making all the changes you need to change, it's time to think about publishing. The fact that you've got this far is exemplary, but it isn't enough if you want to put your novel in front of readers. This task might be a little tricky because it's very competitive out there. To aid you along the way, this section provides a brief overview of the different routes available to you and what the requirements are. If you're hesitant about getting this process started, just remember that all the work that you put into this novel is worth it. You've created something that needs an audience. It's just a matter of finding the right kind of outlet that will help you reach that audience. At the end of the day, you don't just have a long manuscript that you sometimes take off the shelves and dust it off. The world deserves to be able to read your novel. Traditional publishing refers to the age-old design of just getting published in the normal way by having a book printed. It involves literary agents and other third parties finishing off with the printer of your book. This form of publishing requires you to submit your work to a literary agent, who acts as a go-between between you and the publishing group. It then becomes the responsibility of the agent to find you a large publishing house that will publish your book. The publishers also take responsibility for re-editing your work and the design aspects of your writing project, and will also be responsible for ensuring that your book gets distributed to all the important avenues. They will ensure that all the relevant bookstores will have a copy of your book. They will also take responsibility for digital publication and sales of your book. They bear the cost of printing, editing, design, distribution, as well as promotion. And it is likely that you'll be paid a certain amount of money up front for your manuscript if they accept it. However, one consideration is that the whole process from start to end could take up to a year. So you need to be very patient if you choose to go this route. This form of publishing will appear to you if you want the satisfaction of seeing your books in an actual bookshop. You need to note that this form of publishing means that the publisher will have the final say about essential decisions about your book. It is common for established novelists to choose this route, but often it is very difficult for the new writer. You're probably aware that digital publishing is taking the traditional world by storm. With the advent of social media, new and inventive promotional strategies have come forth that allow you to explore this option as a serious alternative to the traditional publishing. Given that the way readers consume content and the kind of work they want to see is changing, then this is a real alternative for new writers. The third-party involvement of traditional publishers and literary agents can be quite a hassle. Not only do you have to find an agent to approve of your work, then the next stage is to find a publisher, and this is not easy or quick. Digital publishing turns that on its head. It revolutionizes the way we can publish books. For instance, digital publishing involves lower costs at your end and also lets you keep a significant portion of the profit. However, you will not get any money up front and you will not see your books in the bookstores. It is an excellent way to reach out to a broad audience worldwide as long as you have marketing abilities. You need to develop a marketing strategy for your online novel and be willing to put in some time to promote it actively. In this form of publishing, the uncertainty of finding a publisher is replaced by the uncertainty of selling your book efficiently and marketing it properly. There are many resources out there on the internet to help you do just that, and it's the route that many thousands of new writers actually take.